today we're doing a little Halloween special.
Oh yeah, a Halloween classic.
Mm-hmm.
Hansel and Gretel Get Baked by Dwan Journey in 2013.
Nice.
Yeah. It's about Hansel and Gretel, of course. Gretel played by Molly Quinn, and so it's basically about her and her boyfriend getting high on this new weed in town, some Black Forest High.
Oh shit!
Like the cake?
Like the cake that they got from some old lady in Pasadena. So we're assuming the setting is somewhere near what, LA?
Yeah. California.
Hansel, played by Michael Welsh, wants to bang his sister, but don't worry about it. While getting
Does Hansel and Gretel get fucking incestual?
While getting out to get more of the weed, the boyfriend gets eaten by the witch dealer, who is Agnes, played by Lara Flynn Boyle. And Hansel and Gretel start to try and solve the mystery of the missing boyfriend, and they run into trouble with the witch.
Yeah.
There's some weird turf war drug dealer subplot, and this even
We'll
weirder.
get into it.
This even weirder electrical company subplot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I mean, it's just a modern telling of a classic grim fairy tale.
But it is from the same producer as the Twilight series.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Well,
Okay.
Mike Morgan.
Welsh, the dude who plays Hansel, is in every single Twilight movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know that.
I don't know who he plays. He's credited as just like Mike or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I don't know if he's even a vampire, but he's in it. He's in all
Does he play Edward?
It's also Robert De Niro's production company.
Fuck off!
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the production company. It starts with a T, but whoever the distributor or something.
Okay.
It's got
Twilight Productions?
No, it's like I'll find it later.
Well,
But
that's fun.
it's fucking it's Robert De Niro.
Okay, well, he's
Yeah.
picking good ones. He's making
Apparently,
all
yeah.
Well,
gold,
listen. Well, he doesn't need Scorsese anymore. That's all I'm going to say. This movie's way better than anything Scorsese ever
He's
did.
independent, man. He's on his own.
Independent. Yeah, so...
I mean, that movie was a bit brutal.
It was a tough watch.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun.
Tough watch?
It was fun at times, but I don't know. That was pretty B. That fucking movie.
I watched it. I think we both watched it pretty late in the night.
Yeah, I watched it night of last podcast.
I had a hard time staying up.
Really? I watched it, like, before you guys came here.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Some variety, at least.
Yeah.
I was expecting all of us to just fucking hate it. Just roll up here, just be like, yeah, well, it sucks. All right, see you guys later.
I mean, it hit all the beats of, like, a stoner kind of movie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I didn't find, like, the Hansel Gretel even reference necessary. I didn't find any of the subplots necessary.
No.
And it could have just been a witch that smokes weed or something.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been the whole thing.
Well, so funny thing about this movie is that it was recommended by my boy Dan.
Yeah.
For me to watch it when we were working. And I told him, like, when I was watching it, that I thought it was hilarious. And he just texted me now saying, yes, I'm glad you liked it. It's a dope movie.
Who is this guy?
My boy Dan.
No pun intended.
Yeah, and I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude.
I did not think it was funny.
Really?
No, I mean, some of the scenes were brutal, dude.
I don't think I laughed.
I
I think there was I think I was laughing at the movie more than I was laughing with the movie.
Well, the reference.
I was laughing with the movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
The Black Forest scene.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the hardest scenes I've had to watch.
When they're in the grow up.
I know at the very beginning of the movie, and it's
when they're talking about the cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that conversation, the dialogue, the delivery, the acting, fucking buzzed. I had cake.
Yeah, cause so that's one big thing about this movie. No one who's made this movie has smoked weed before.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
It's a stoner movie made by a bunch of fucking dweebs.
Yeah.
They a bunch of straight edge kids. Yeah. And like the cartel stuff, I'm like, dude, there's no cartel with weed. Like they're not fucking doing coke over here. You know.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go around beating up people for fucking a couple grams of weed. It's not gonna happen.
I like the cops too pull them over. Like, what are you doing? Buying marijuana?
Yeah.
Like, it's L.A. Fuck off. You know what are you talking about?
No, I thought the movie was hilarious, but it was more the lines in the movie that I thought were really funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. There was I mean, am I wrong to say that there was this weird sexual tension between Hansel and Gretel? It really felt like
There probably was,
Hansel
yeah.
A bit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was a little like it wasn't. I guess they were trying to go for like protective brother type thing.
Protective brother, bro. At one point, Gretel's like, "You're not. You know, it'd be nice if you helped." They said you're adopted.
Yeah, that was fucking funny.
Come on.
Okay, I did laugh at that. That was funny.
Like there's quite a bit of fun. I had a great time watching. I thought it was hilarious, dude. I love this movie. I thought it was fucking awesome, dude. Because for me, it didn't take it so seriously at all. But it was like well made.
Yeah.
It was well produced. Like the pacing was good. I think so. Yeah. For like a low budget movie, I thought it was well
sure. Yeah. It was a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a movie. Yeah.
For sure, it was a movie.
There was stuff captured. Yeah. Definitely.
I think the fucking electrical company subplot was the worst stuff.
Yeah.
Cold open. It's a dude who works for the electrical company.
But the most cartoon character
guy
imaginable.
Yeah, he looked like Bubbles.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I was getting from him. And he's investigating because there's this house, in this neighborhood there's a power surge, so he finds the witch's house and finds the garage. And he's all stoked to rat on the witch, and then he gets sucked in by the house. And then it doesn't go anywhere until the third act, when, for whatever reason, they bring it back.
I did think that had a good bit in it, and it was a good filmic bit in that scene you're talking about, where we're back in the electric company, and then the secretary or something comes into the head electrician.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I don't know if this helps, but my son was smoking weed yesterday, or my son came home high yesterday, and after I talked to him," and then it's just a hard cut to jump cuts of her smacking her kid.
Yeah,
and it's back in the scene. She's like, "After we were done talking, that was a good bit. That was a good little, and it was filmed. You know, it was proper editing to make the joke. It wasn't
good timing for that joke.
Yeah.
Like I think this movie was well edited. I thought it was well written. Because, they set stuff up, it follows up, and it's not too long. Like, they do it at the right times, I find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just feel like it could have done without the electricians and without the cops.
Yeah, but it was so funny. It's so bad. Like, the fact that the electricians are there and the cops are there is so bad.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I like, at the very end, the head electrician guy, he's there.
Yeah,
at the crime
behind
scene.
The cop lines.
Yeah, behind the cop lines.
Yeah.
He says one-liner, and that's it. That's the conclusion of their story.
Yeah, and then the cat takes him over. Yeah. But
sorry, go ahead.
I thought a really funny part was when the cops show up to the old lady, to Agnes's door.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, fuck this!" Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That was fucking funny.
I was thinking when it first came to that part, when the head electrician kind of starts investigating. I was like, okay, so Hansel Gretel, maybe he's like the woodsman. Was that in
Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood.
I was thinking that.
The guy who comes in at the end and just saves the day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is this guy gonna come in? And then.
Yeah.
It would be really funny if the electrician came in and said, "It's him," not the cops, right?
Yeah, I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
Than what they did with him, which was nothing.
No point to have him. Yeah.
Just for a couple little jokes. And I like too. He's the cops call the electrical company. They're like, "Hey, did you guys lose one of your vans?" And he's like, "Yeah, we did." And it's like, "Oh, okay. Well, we found it parked at your technician's last known location." Like, that doesn't sound lost to me.
It's the witch right here, bro.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't sound lost. Like, just go. Like, did the electrical company not think to just go look where the guy said he was going?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the hell would he be? This guy's an idiot.
And then you see him investigating, and he's going through the neighborhood looking at all the house meters to try and find the power surge.
Yeah.
And you see him walk right by the witch's house and not even go in. Like, what, you just skip that house for no reason?
I'm gonna skip the haunted house here.
She likes eating my fucking thing.
Yeah.
She's been trying to eat it like all week. It's the witch.
Yeah.
She's the witch.
Agnes.
But
Black Forest.
Yeah, that was another interesting bit of story. I thought at the very end, the kind of fun little twist, cliffhanger ending, when the head electrician finds a cat outside and he goes, "Oh, you're somebody's cat. You're pretty. Oh, let me check your collar. Oh, no house. Okay, well let me take you home. It's an outdoor cat, asshole." Like, it's cat.
Yeah. Oh, there's no address on your collar? Well, you're mine now.
Exactly. Leave the fucking cat outside, dickhead.
Yeah, so I take it you guys didn't like this movie that much.
One of my
did.
favorite movies.
I did not like it.
Really?
I did not. For comparison, I watched Robert Eggers's Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Robert Eggers did The Witch, The Lighthouse,
Yeah.
and The Northman there.
Mm-hmm.
He did a short, 30 minutes, Hansel and Gretel. Filmed like a old, one of those original old German silent horror movies.
Okay, yeah. The expressionist ones with the big shadows in it.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. That was way better.
What's Robert Eggers?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it was
My
just...
God,
it was
this is
just,
De Niro in Twilight. Come on.
Yeah, like I don't know, like you're like for me, my expectations were low, bro. The movie's called Hansel and Gretel Get Baked.
Okay, my expectations were low too. It's a stoner movie, I get it. But like,
Even for
Harold and
stoner
Kumar
movies,
is
though.
fucking good.
Yeah. I mean,
This is way better than Harold.
No, it isn't, dude.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's
This
no
is
way.
hilarious.
the first Cheech and Chong movie is fantastic.
Yeah, there's good stoner.
That's
This
an
is not a
amazing
good stoner
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the
Like you
stone...
said, dude, it's made by dudes who don't even seem.
But yeah,
like
but I don't like
fucking
it for the stoner part. I like it because I thought it was fucking dumb.
But that's all. Like I feel like it's got some funny bits, but overall, I find it fails as a comedy. Overall, the gore is good. We haven't come to that.
Oh, it's
the
good.
gore,
The gore is really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny.
But otherwise, it fails as a horror movie, and I also think it fails as a stoner movie, as a stoner movie.
Yeah, but does it fail as a yeah, you think it fails as a comedy?
I do. There's like 3 good jokes. We already said them.
No, I thought it was some more lines, dude. I like it.
There's
I
a
thought
lot
it was
of
so funny.
There is a lot of good like prop humor, like when
The faucet.
the faucet was good, but I meant like when Gretel goes to Manny to ask where her boyfriend is.
Yeah.
Manny's the drug dealer friend,
Yeah.
and she snatches the bag of Skittles away from Bianca. And
Yeah.
Bianca just pulls a fresh bag of Skittles
Yeah.
out and starts eating them. That was good.
Bianca's fucking hot, by the way. She
Um,
killed it.
Also, I think the best actress, the best actor in the whole thing.
Well, I mean, other than her New York accent.
Sure, but like in terms of like
New York, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
exactly.
the fuck are you from, dude?
No, she was the best actor. I think so as well. But no, I thought it was just dumb and funny. I liked it. I thought it was hilarious. I like the gore.
I did like the gore. The gore was good. Even like when Ashton's on the slab, and he's tied up, and he just has like a section of skin cut out, and you just
Yeah.
see exposed muscle.
Yeah,
Even that looked pretty good.
yeah, it looked pretty good.
For I imagine they must have spent all their budget on fucking on makeup effects because that was pretty good.
Yeah,
The head chop in half was fantastic. I thought.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
also very good.
The
yeah.
slit throat
Mm-hmm.
was good too.
With,
like all
with
the-
Manny.
Yeah.
One I didn't find too impressive was the heart pulled out from the back.
Sure.
Of Bianca, yeah. I mean, that's not really anything. Just kind of took something and painted it red,
She
right?
just
Yeah.
fell over and she's holding it back.
Yeah.
The worst effects were when the Agnes is in the fucking fire and the head spinning in the window. It's like, and it's like some bullshit CG shit.
Yeah. I thought the worst one though was the camera floating across the room.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that one.
That's in the scene when Hansel takes a picture of her. He's like, "Wow, you're so beautiful.
Oh,
You have such a
okay.
beautiful-
Yeah.
Such a beautiful chin."
I thought you meant the camera they were filming with,
Oh no!
like a weird dolly or something, or a
No,
weird
this
crane.
is-
But yeah,
I
the
understand the
actual-
whole
yeah.
camera gimmick in the movie.
I think it was literally just for him to have a way to discover that.
Yeah, I
Agnes
guess
was
so.
Like it must have been written in. He's like, oh fuck, how is fucking Hansel gonna find out? And so I was like, what if he takes a picture of her and she looks old?
Yeah,
Like,
I
well,
guess so.
fuck, now he needs a camera.
Yeah,
Let's make him have a camera in every other scene.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
took a
He's this
screenshot.
weird incel 4chan kid with a camera. Fucking taking boom, boom. It's like Lee at a party. Boom.
Yeah. He takes a picture of a fucking close up of a gingerbread. Oh, that's good.
I took a screenshot of what he sees on his camera when the witch is
Yeah.
old. That's just a terrible like Photoshop. though.
Yeah.
That's really, really
I
bad.
thought it was so fucking
That's
funny.
horrible.
Like it was so bad.
That's really bad.
Like it was just
Yeah.
like a photo, like a filter, and it was like, oh well, it was so fucking. They could have just put a picture of her with the prosthetics from before on there.
That's
Yeah,
really what I thought. We just put a picture of her because in the movie
it was so
she
bad.
sucks the youth out of her victims before eating them, and that makes her look younger. So at the beginning of the movie, she's an old lady. At the end of the movie, she's a middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
I like the bit too in that same scene where the camera floats across the screen and Hansel's like, "Wow, you're so beautiful. You have such beautiful cheek lines, such beautiful chin." It's like just a middle-aged lady,
Yeah.
chubby, you know. You're like, What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that was good. I mean, maybe he's a fucking MILF hunter.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, we don't know.
Maybe.
He likes MILFs and he likes his sister.
Hey,
Those are his
normal guy to
types,
me.
yeah.
It sounds like a normal guy.
Yeah. I also read the original fairy tale just to compare to see, because I think everyone, we know the story, but I had never actually read it.
Yeah.
More or less weed in the original?
Way more.
Okay.
Way more.
Sure.
No, because I was wondering too about the woodsman. I was like, oh, maybe there's a woodsman character like in Little Red Riding Hood and Hansel and Gretel as well that I don't know about. There's not.
Okay.
In the original story, it's during some famine, and the stepmother of Hansel and Gretel convinces the father to lead the children out into the woods and abandon them so they have more food for themselves. And then they find, they get lost. They find the witch house. They whatever happens, and then Gretel, just like in this movie, Gretel pushes the witch into the oven and then they escape. But in the fairy tale, she outsmarts the witch. She doesn't just fucking shove her. But yeah, so there is no woodsman character.
Okay.
There are some. In the fairy tale, it's a starving family. In the movie, they just ran out of weed. They're not starving.
Close enough. It's close.
Come on, that's genius.
The parents are gone in both, right?
Yeah.
In the original, the parents trying to abandon the kids. In the movie, they're just on vacation. They don't say why they're gone, right? They're just gone for the weekend or some shit.
I don't remember.
It would have been really funny if the parents left and were like, oh, it's more weed for the kids.
That'd be fucking funny. Breadcrumbs is Skittles.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of eating the house, they smoke the weed. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to find something in the original story. I don't think they refer to the forest as the Black Forest. I think that's been tagged on just because of the reputation the Black Forest has in Germany.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was.
It's a good name for a strain of weed, though.
It is actually, yeah.
Good name for a strain of weed.
I think so too. I was trying to rack my brain for meaning.
I don't think the reference is necessary.
No, me
I
neither.
don't even think it needs. It took me out every time. They're like, "We gotta find Gretel."
Yeah,
it's supposed to be 2013.
Yeah.
Maybe your parents are really into fairy tales.
Yeah, maybe. I get. Well, to name them Hansel and Gretel, the kids.
Yeah.
What if they would have had a boy as their second child? Then what?
I mean, Gretel is it's unisex kind of in America, I guess. I don't know, it sounds pretty masculine.
No.
I feel like you could name your boy Gretel, it'd be fine.
I guess. What about the witch being a Nazi? That went nowhere.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
But did you guys see a good picture of her card? Was she Adolf Hitler?
No, she was not. I don't think
that
so.
would have been really good.
That would have been
That
funny.
would have been fucking funny. No,
Yeah.
I think I tried, because I saw online a bunch of people being like, so what, is she a Nazi or not? I don't get the point of that. I think the Nazi documentation hiding in the gingerbread house might have been just literally to say, this old lady is older than she looks.
Yeah.
And she's also German.
Yeah.
I think that's all that was there for.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't think and she's evil.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think we're supposed to read into it and think she's an anti-Semite or anything.
Yeah.
You think the writers were like, fuck, we need a way to make her old, German, and evil. What are we going to do? What a gingerbread house with
And why is she hiding her documents in a gingerbread house like that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
She just baked a gingerbread house, put her Nazi documents in.
Bro,
hey, no one's going to touch this.
This is better than my room's nightstand. Just right in the living room in the gingerbread house.
The guy, they want, because in the movie, well, what happens is that they run out of weed, but it's because they have the munchies and they want to make gingerbread cookies.
Yeah.
So the girl's making gingerbread cookies back at the home, and the boyfriend goes back to the old lady's house to buy more weed. Bro, go to fucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I don't know why.
Why gingerbread? Go to fucking McDonald's, dude.
Yeah. Or
and
just
what
call your plug.
they smoked weed in the bedroom, and 5 minutes later they're not high anymore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, they did just take one small bong rip. And then the guy was like, whoa, 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 watch out. This black forest shit is strong, man.
Dude, and they kept saying dude over and over again. I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little shit like that was kind of annoying, but I thought it was really funny. I thought the bullshit was funny.
The beginning was definitely the worst part, though, I think. I think it progressively got better.
Yeah, no,
Probably,
definitely did. But then I wasn't that mad at the beginning either, because the beginning, it was like, they don't, okay, I never smoked weed before, like, then no one's made this movie and never smoked, you could tell. Because, like, the way they're acting with the weed and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, it's a shitty horror movie, they're all gonna act like this, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's not like these are nobody actors either.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't think any of them have, like, leading roles in anything, really.
Well, Bianca, I think that's one of her only things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And her real name's Bianca, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah, actress's name is Bianca, also.
Is that lazy writing, or did they just think that fit? Like, Molly Quinn is in Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Sleep, Meet the Millers, Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Like, she's in a bunch of stuff, but I don't think she's big in anything.
roles,
Right, yeah. And Mike Welsh is just in all of the Twilight movies. Let me find out who he actually plays. I'm pretty sure his name was Mike.
So,
Yeah, Mike Newton. Whoever the fuck Mike Newton is.
I think he might be just a kid at school.
Yeah? But he's in all of them. Aren't they only in school for the first one? And then after that they're in the
know.
Vatican or some shit?
Not sure.
I've seen them all.
Yeah.
I've seen them all once. I don't remember. He's credited full name in the first movie, Mike Newton.
Mm-hmm.
And then in every other movie, he's just Mike.
I think he has a crush on a main girl or something. He's a school kid or something. I don't remember. Or he's got a girlfriend there.
Newton Twilight. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that tells me nothing. He's just a fucking white dude.
Okay.
It'd be funny if he was a black dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he's just a guy at their high school.
Camera movement or music or...
Music I didn't notice.
I didn't notice music either.
Music was bad. It was just your standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera movement didn't notice either.
I don't think it existed.
Really, what
think
was
so
grabbing me was the dialogue of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dialogue was dumb and funny.
I had a hard time with the framing too.
Oh,
Like,
really?
every shot was like... they just refused to go wide. Like,
Yeah.
there's some shots where it's like, oh, this would be cool if it was fucking wide. Why is it so close?
Yeah.
Why is it always so close?
Ooh, the witch too.
Halloween. Yeah, I felt like it was always too... Like, there's...
Yeah.
I think that's a telltale sign of, like, maybe not budget, but, like, inexperience in, like, photography or something.
Yeah.
So, like, the director's going, okay, we got to do this fucking cheap. Okay, no long takes. We're going to do everything medium shot.
Yeah.
You just bang it out as fast as we can. We just want to see the people's faces and hear them talk.
Yeah. Well, apparently I had a pretty long production.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
Well, this is a high production movie, bro. Okay.
So, like,
the original... I read
The production on this movie was better than fucking Infinity Pool. That's for sure.
Oh, I mean, this movie is better than Infinity... Oh, wait. Infinity Pool?
Yeah.
No. For some reason I thought you said Infinity Wars.
No, Infinity Pool.
Tribeca Productions.
Okay.
Who have done Bohemian Rhapsody,
Mm-hmm.
The Irishman, Cape Fear, Meet the Parents, Public Enemies.
Okay, so
Bronx
they
Tale.
did some big stuff there.
Yeah, it's fucking Robert De Niro's production company.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they did fucking Hansel and Gretel Get Baked.
Because
it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, Dwan Journey must be like his second cousin twice removed
It
or some
has
shit.
to. It has to be. It's like, Rob, I got a great idea. Bobby, I got the best idea.
Well, because from what I read, it was the guy that did the Mike Morgan, I think his name is, who did the Twilight, who's a producer on the Twilight movies, is the one who came up with this movie. Like, it was his idea to do this movie.
On Letterboxd, he's not even credited.
Really?
It's just Dwan Journey, director, David Tillman, writer, and Corey Allen Jackson, composer.
Because
There's a composer on this movie.
Yeah, who did the music for I Spit on Your Grave, I Spit on Your Grave 2, Chuck.
Yeah, Mark Morgan. Yeah, producer, Mark Morgan.
On Letterboxd, for whatever reason, he's not credited.
Yeah. He did the Percy Jackson stuff. Agent Cody Banks. What the fuck?
Hey.
That's classic. And, yeah, Twilight.
Yeah, so he must fucking know Robert De Niro, then I guess.
Or maybe this was be like, I can pull a lot of favors. It's gonna cost nothing. We're gonna make a bunch of money and like super fast.
Yeah. Just
Could've
attach
been
their
a pitch like
names
that.
on it and just fucking zero
Yeah.
budget, so you're
Yeah.
guaranteed to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna shoot everything medium.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
What did you guys think about the dog in the basement? Was it scary?
No.
I did like the dog though.
Dog seemed nice.
Oh, it's like Cerberus. I was like, I didn't like that.
That was fucking corny as shit.
That was corny as shit. Yeah.
That was corny.
I don't know. Every time I see like a dog like that in a movie or something, like I can fight a dog.
Yeah,
There's no problem. Like you can grab it by it and wrestle it or something. Like
punch in the snout.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
It doesn't seem hard to fight a dog.
I mean, kind of is.
Well, it'll probably mangle my arm, but I can.
Yeah, but you could like.
I won't die.
Yeah.
You could fuck up a dog.
Yeah. I mean, I let it.
Yeah, but the
me
dog
that I
is
fucking
obviously
the dog is
obviously enchanted with the evil energy, so it might transform into like
just hide.
it'll be like the it'll turn into like a pile of smoke like in Pandemonium.
Oh fuck!
It's like a medium-sized dog. It's like an 80-pound dog.
Yeah.
That's deadly.
No, the dog I didn't care too much about.
I thought it was a missed opportunity though too when the fucking house is burning down and the whole grow up is burning down. I thought like everyone else would be buzzed or something.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun ending. Oh, everyone's buzzed, you know, the fireman or something.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Yeah.
It would be fun. Everyone's just fucking high on their mind. And the witch just walks out. No one notices.
That's the end of Cheech and Chong in the first movie. They burned down the van and then the whole cops.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know
That's
what's funny about Cheech and Chong is that once I finished this movie, I was watching on Tubi. The movie recommendation for the next movie to watch was Cheech and Chong Eat the Evil Bong.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that too.
I was like, bro, next podcast, maybe.
Next,
I don't know.
the evil bomb.
How do we feel about the title?
I like it.
Yeah, it's like a grab title.
But Hansel never got baked.
He almost did.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. So it should be called Hansel and Gretel Almost Get Baked. Or half get baked.
Well, no, one gets baked because she gets high. The other one gets baked because he almost dies in the furnace room.
Well, so is there a semicolon? Is it Hansel and Gretel subtitle Get Baked?
No.
Or is it Hansel and Gretel Get Baked?
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel get baked.
Yeah, so then they lied.
Listen.
If it was like a subtitle like Hansel and Gretel Get Baked, then I'd be like, oh, okay, sure, whatever.
Like telling the viewer to get baked.
Yeah, or just, you know.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an awesome title. Because it's like the gingerbread house. They're baking the gingerbread house. They're gonna get baked. You know.
I did like.
Hansel never gets baked.
Yeah,
he does not.
Gretel gets baked.
Right before he gets baked, and he's on the big slab tied up about being cooked, and the witch goes like, "Oh, you're gonna be so delicious," and she starts rubbing like mayonnaise. It looks like on his chest.
Yeah.
Like that's
like
interesting.
icing.
Yeah, that's
I think it's supposed to be butter.
Well, now that I say it, I think it's supposed to be butter. But in the moment, I wrote down mayonnaise question mark.
Doesn't she say I'm just buttering you up?
I thought she said
seasoning. I thought she said butter, dude.
I remember.
I thought it was like you're gonna be tasty or something.
No, okay.
I don't know. I mean,
bro, when she
butter
was
is
sucking
so
Bianca's finger, I was like, fuck. I have a feeling that Dan recommended this movie just because I like Latina girls.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. There was so many other bad lines, bro, that are funny. It's like when Ashton first goes there, he says, what do you write? I wrote it down. Speaking of which, and she's like, which?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
There's a lot of witch jokes in there.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny.
Do you want to hear what the original title was?
mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. It's like one of those Castlevania Japanese titles where it's really complicated, right?
Black Forest, Hansel and Gretel and the 420 Witch.
That's a way better title.
That is a way better
title. Way better.
That is good.
And it came out the same year as a different Hansel and Gretel film. Just called Hansel and Gretel, I think. And it came out it came out the same year as Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
Okay.
With the fucking dude who plays Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner.
Okay.
So it must have been hard to market.
Unless he was trying to like grab onto like, fuck, this is the perfect time to release this.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Some fucking stoner kids to watch the wrong movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like I do think one of the worst parts of the movie is that how much they got the stoner vibe fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how inaccurate getting high is.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, there's drugs. Let's get a drug gang to be all like, where's my fucking money, you know? And it's like these hard Latino guys, like, bro, it's fucking weed.
Yeah, also, like, at first it's like, oh, it's 3 goons, they're gonna go rough these guys up for smoking the wrong weed. You don't rough up the customer.
So
You
spent $20 at someone else's.
Yeah.
$20.
And then we find out that thug Carlos is actually the fucking kingpin. Like, what kingpin just walks around his own turf, fucking hounding teenagers?
That's how powerful he is, dude. It's a flex.
He runs the area, dude. Pasadena, California.
I also like when he's like, "Where's Manny?" And they just point. He's right next to them. He's just down the park.
No, I've never met him before.
Manny, the local drug dealer.
10 minutes of credits too on the movie. 10 minutes of end credits.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Was it?
Fucking long credits.
Who worked on this?
Even at the beginning, opening credits too.
Bro, Stanley Kubrick came back from the grave to direct this. Okay.
Damn.
Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
Produced it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
With them.
I mean, Robert Downey. No, not
Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack.
De Niro.
He was the witch.
He was everyone.
Yeah, De Niro was everyone.
He's just a good actor, dude.
All of DiCaprio's girlfriends are in the movie.
Everyone's too old in this movie.
Well, that's
Ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Greatest movie ever made. Artistic masterpiece. Damn, you guys really don't have that much to say about this movie.
Let me check my notes here, because I mean, that's fun.
I don't have much to say about it either. I just thought it was fucking funny.
The only thematic meaning I could pull out. So, from what I read, the original fairy tale has been interpreted very,
loosely.
very patriarchally.
Okay.
Because the only female characters are the evil stepmother and the witch.
Okay.
And when Hansel and Gretel kill the witch, the evil stepmother dies also. So it's kind of loosely implied that they're the same person somehow, at least spiritually.
So that means women are horrible.
And then they go back, because the whole time their dad's like, no, I actually don't want to kill my own kids. And the stepmother's like, oh, but... So he's like, yeah, you're right.
More weed for me?
So the one interpretation I've read in the fucking whatever is that it says, replace the man as the head of the household. That's what the story's about.
Yeah.
That if the man would have taken charge of his household, then none of that would have happened.
Yeah.
Alternatively, it's a coming of age story. It's about sending your kids out into the world and them learning how to survive on their own and then coming back as
Stoners.
as stoners. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as fat little piggy stoners. But I mean, I think when I read the fairy tale, both of those seemed like a stretch to me. To me, it just seemed like a fun little story for kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Julia, you want the fucking thing? Here's a fucking thing, okay? Fuck off. Here, have fun. Have a good time.
But this movie, I mean, I wrote 2 things. One, I wrote don't smoke weed as a possible theme, because everyone who does smoke the weed dies.
Yeah.
The only people who survive are the
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel, sure. Gretel smokes weed, but she smokes once and then she stops. Right? And that's she gains clarity and she is able to survive the story.
Well, Otavio doesn't smoke weed.
Pardon?
Otavio.
Who the fuck is...
The guy stuck in the cage.
Yeah, okay, so maybe not don't smoke, don't get involved. Right? Because even the cops die because they're involved in this whole underground, underbelly weed story.
Yeah.
The only person who survives, who never smokes and isn't... He's only tangentially involved as the electricity company guy. And he's just kind of like goofing around.
Yeah.
So he survives. Until the very end.
Oh yeah, he dies at the end.
Yeah, he dies at the end. Yeah. So like even that, like...
Yeah.
Whatever. But,
yeah, look at her go.
otherwise, it's, I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is that to fucking, comment on temptation.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's also an adaptation of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because there's the original temptation in the fairy tale, hunger, and then here it's the weed, hunger, sugar, sex. It's all about seduction of substances.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone thought of that.
No,
I'm gonna throw
it. Just say so.
I'm throwing this I'm throwing this fucking thing. I'm gonna hear it on the audio. Okay, Julia, we'll have fun over there. Fuck off.
I mean, the mic's directional, right? It shouldn't be that bad.
It'll pick up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I
Like you're chewing.
I don't know why, but my cat thinks my fucking what's it called?
Lay.
My lay is like. She likes this one, but she doesn't like the other one I have. It's the same lay.
Why don't you have more than one?
Because I brought one to Survivor.
Yeah.
But I forgot I had it, so I bought a new one because
okay.
I forgot I had the old lay.
So yeah, those are my takes. That's the only that's what I got from it. Was resist temptation as the lesson we learned at the end.
I didn't get any theme. I just got. I was like, they just wanted to make a dumb movie,
of course. Of course.
and it was. I thought they executed it well. It's a dumb movie.
It is a stupid,
It's
dumb.
I think it's funny. Yeah. You can laugh with it and you can laugh at it, and it happens like almost every scene you're doing one or the other. And I like that.
We mentioned the opening credits before. In terms of stoner movie opening credits, I think that was awesome.
Oh, it's peak, yeah.
That was cool. I liked it. It's a good
macro shots and stuff. And
it didn't feel too gimmicky.
Yeah.
It gets you right into the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
The opening credits are great.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, with the pharmaceuticals and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dispenser labels with all the credits on them. I thought I was like, that's nice.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. The one and only time I did that throughout the whole movie. Except for the gore. The gore I did like. The gore was cool.
The head cut.
Yeah, I like the gore. I like the faucet. I thought was hilarious.
Me too. I like the faucet. I wish there was more gore because they did it so well.
Yeah, I wish there was more too. Actually, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah,
even there's a few killings where I was like, they could have upped it up a bit. When like Agnes fucking double stabs one of the thugs in the ears, there was like no blood. They could have done something fucking whack with that.
Yeah, true.
The line before when she's rubbing mayonnaise on him is, "I'm fixing dinner."
Oh, okay.
Drop my book. She has the munchies too. That's why she's doing all this.
That's just fucking cake, dude.
The scene with the kids on the bike.
Come on, that's so dumb and funny.
But the Gretel's walking down the street and a kid on a tricycle rolls up and says, "Get out of my way, you old hag," or something. And then his older brother rolls up and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry for my younger brother. He's only 5. He doesn't know what he's saying." And he goes on this big apologetic spiel. And then when she's like, "Yeah, okay, sure, whatever," he turns around and calls her a bitch or something. And they both laugh and run away. Like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think they just thought it was funny.
Dude, it came out of absolutely nowhere and went absolutely nowhere. The only thing I noted about that scene is that it looks like the exact same street from Halloween.
Yeah, sure.
But
who cares?
I laughed. I laughed only because of how fucking out of place it was.
Yeah, that was
it made
so
no
dumb.
fucking sense.
I thought it was so dumb.
We got favorite shots
already.
Oh, I don't know. We got more analysis?
I have no more notes, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty much done analyzing it, I'm not sure.
Well, did you find any scenes funny?
Oh, yeah, I mean, overall, it had a... tone was fine.
Yeah.
Tone was funny enough. Just that opening scene, but one of the first scenes where they're talking about the Black Forest in the room. I thought that was terrible. All the other scenes, oh, sure, love them, thanks, are... they're funny enough. They have enough of a hint where you can go, maybe if you're caked out of your mind with 20 guys all laughing at the movie, you can go, oh, that's funny when the kid on the tricycle goes, but this could be funny.
Yeah.
Like if you're not thinking about it analytically, you're going, okay, let's fucking get stupid now.
So when I watch movies like this, I always am reminded of the story that my friend Jesse went through, okay? Shout out Jesse, my boy. I'm not sure he listens to podcasts. He wants us to me and him do our podcast. I'm like, okay, whatever. But anyways, so
I'm cutting that
out. Anyways, so one time Jesse, his grandmother passed away one day, right? And he was super destroyed. He was super distressed, and he went home, and he had what's going on?
Battery died in there.
Oh, it died?
Yeah. It's all good. I'll put the other ones in after the story.
Did it die just now?
I think so. Yeah. I noticed it. Now, I guess. But
Should we
I mean, camera audio's fine.
Is it?
Enough for 5 minutes or something.
We could switch now.
Yeah, let's switch now.
We know where we're at. We're not gonna
Batteries
forget.
out. We're
Technical
switching
difficulties.
now.
You need another?
No. I love the cork thing. It's fucking awesome. You should have went as that at the party.
Yeah. Probably. I think I'm just gonna do this every Halloween from now on.
Yeah,
Just do it every day from now.
Walk around Villeray with fucking corpse paint on
Yeah.
all the time.
And I'll be that weird corpse paint guy in the neighborhood.
He's a nice guy. He just paints his face. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean,
You have to go around. You have to go around and act like.
That's full normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and someone's like, "What's with the paint?" You're like, "What paint?"
I'll do what Dead did too. The
Kill yourself.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't mean that.
Shoot yourself in the face.
I fucking start burying my clothes underground and dig them up a week later, so I smell like a grave.
Yeah.
Walk around and carry around a dead bird in a plastic bag, so I can speak with the scent of death on my breath.
Okay, and we're back. Anyway, so my boy Jesse, the story, his grandmother died. He was super depressed. And he goes home and he stops on his PS3, right? This is PS3 days, right?
Sure.
And he had 2 animes downloaded on his PS3. You're not really into anime.
That's a funny line to say, though. He had 2 animes on his PS3.
Yeah, 2 animes, right?
Yeah.
Torrented on his PS3, and one was Angel Beats,
Okay.
which is this Nick, if you don't know, do you know Angel Beats?
I've heard of it.
Heard of it? Okay, well, it's this super, super depressing thing. Hyper, one of the most depressing, sad animes you'll ever watch. And he had High School DxD,
Nice.
which is the least depressing thing you could ever watch. And it's an anime about like this high school, and there's just titties everywhere. And it makes no sense.
Is that the one with the bullet and the titty bounce dodges the bullet?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an iconic scene where a bullet is about to hit a girl in the tits, and her tits bounce opposite, so the bullet can cross right in between them.
Yeah, that's the type of show this is, right? So Jesse had an option of choosing which one to watch, and he said, Dante, if I didn't choose High School DxD, I think I would have fucking killed myself. And I think this is one of those movies that you're going to have in that situation where you're going to have this, and you're going to have like...
Yeah.
What's a really sad movie?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hachi or something.
Yeah.
You know, the one with the dog?
Yeah.
And then you pick this one, and it's just like... And Jesse was like, what the fuck is going on over here?
So
You know?
after a tragedy, after a traumatic life event,
This is a very good movie to watch.
go on Tubi. It's free.
Get fucking cake.
And watch Hansel and Gretel get baked.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This is just I just thought of that when I watch movies like this. That's what I think of. It's like, yeah, it's like as if something really bad happened, and you're at home and you want to watch something lighthearted, and you want to uplift the mood. And you look for some random bullshit, and you stumble upon this, and you're like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
It's a good silly time.
Yeah, it's a good silly time.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It's just not my taste.
I was
Okay.
surprised going on Tubi and searching Hansel and Gretel. There's like 7 other movies.
That's true. Yeah.
Who the fuck's making all these movies?
I mean, it's
Shout out
it's
Tubi.
gotta be public domain. All the Grimm
guess,
fairy tales
maybe,
that everyone's just making.
Yeah.
What, like 200 years or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's like go on Tubi and search of the Living Dead. There's
Just
probably
name
gonna be
it.
fucking yeah.
Tubi rules too. Tubi's the best.
Shout out
streaming
Tubi.
site ever.
Tubi's got
awesome.
some fire. Speaking of anime, dude, they've got some obscure
Oh yeah.
shit that's like
Dude, nothing better than Tubi.
yeah.
Tubi's fucking king.
Especially it's free. There's like ads.
Yeah.
But they don't block ad block, so just get ad block and it's free with no ads. Or don't get ad block and you watch a 3-hour movie and there's 1 2-minute ad in the middle.
I didn't
It's
mind
totally
seeing
worth it.
fucking
Yeah.
The Pepsi ad for 30
Yeah,
seconds in a minute.
Totally worth it. Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is that it's owned by Fox.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, fuck Fox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, we are looking for some sponsorship, so Tubi hit us up.
So that'd be cool.
Rules.
It'd be very cool.
Yeah, Tubi. Tubi TV. Go
Alright.
watch.
Yeah,
So
so
favorite shots?
Yeah,
I guess,
shots.
yeah.
Shots, do you have anything? I'm
I-
sure. There was nothing beautiful about it. I'm not sure.
No, I had a fucking hard time.
Yeah.
Apart from the gore. Like, I could pick every gore scene and be like, that's my favorite shot.
Yeah.
Just because they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I did try to look for things that were...
Well, I kind of liked watching Bianca go down the stairs. That's it.
Down the stairs into the basement.
Yeah.
And why? Just because she's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
She had good cleavage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She unbuttons a bit. And she
Yeah.
has her leopard bra
And
underneath.
I was like, fuck, I feel like a piece of shit. But, you know, I thought it was like, there's not many good shots in the movie.
It's like a stoner movie. I mean, tits
it's
is gonna be the
and
best
like
thing
all
ever.
the shots are pretty like inoffensive, just whatever.
Yeah.
They work with the movie. That's it. But there's nothing super like beautiful shots. You know, it's just
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I mean, compared to like a normal slasher or like B horror, not a lot of nudity or anything in this movie.
It's true.
True, there should have been no more nudity.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been more
100%.
genre specific.
Yeah.
Would have worked.
Julia,
out.
I put the thing over there. She wants to turn me into a witch. Come on.
I mean, they might have been. They might have done it on purpose to try and get like a fucking
The young
13
stoners.
rating. Yeah, like
it's a
get
13
more-
rating?
No, I'm thinking they might have tried.
Oh, they might have tried.
Because
Okay.
but I have no idea. I don't know who the fuck the target audience is for this. Because I fucking you'd feel it would be me.
It's movies
Guy
for
in
this
corpse
is,
paint.
this is a movie for stoners that are looking for a movie to watch and they're scrolling through
Yeah.
and they look at it. They're like, okay, this sounds dumb and funny. We're gonna watch it. That's what this movie.
But like most of the 1-star, we'll get into it later. But most of the 1-star reviews on Letterboxd were like, I was high as fuck and this was dog shit.
I thought it was hilarious. I don't know. Like, bro, if you but those do we see those are the type of stoners? Those are the pretentious, Kierkegaard kind of stoners. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
they smoke weed, but they live in the Mile End.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, they smoke weed and they're all into like Tim Hecker
Yeah.
or something. You know, some
Yeah.
weird shit. You know, I love Tim Hecker. By the way, shout out Tim Hecker. But
Shout out to Mac. I don't know who the fuck that is.
he's a like a ambient drone artist.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like
I was
he
gonna say
makes
Bird
good
Dog.
music. Like it's like, but still, you know, it's
Yeah.
those are the type of stoners that, like this is like whoever
get-
put 1 star. That's a stoner that like reads, Crime and Punishment while they're high.
Yeah, they get stoned and they go on 4chan.
You know what I mean?
They go on fucking / whatever the lit channel or the philosophy channel is on 4chan.
Yeah, exactly. They for them smoking weed is like this philosophical experience.
A higher experience, but then okay, so watch a different movie then. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you watching Hansel Gretel get baked?
So I did write 2 shots that I think were actually pretty cool.
Okay.
After Gretel goes to confront Manny, the Skittle conflict happens.
Yeah.
And then once Gretel leaves, there's a shot of just
A wide,
It's-
a
it's-
wide.
it's not that wide, but it's the one shot that I was like, okay, finally you fucking
Se-
framed it.
The bill is like
properly.
centered.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have like half the car with Bianca sitting on the hood, and you have Manny standing up, and his guitar's out, and
Yeah.
it fills the whole frame with the graffiti wall in the back.
Yeah.
That one shot,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a good
like,
shot.
cool.
But it's like a
finally.
standard shot, almost.
But at least
But it's
it
a good
looked
shot. Yeah, it
good.
looked good, yeah,
To
it
me,
looked
it stood out. It looked actually composed.
Yeah.
It didn't look every other shot to me looked accidental,
Yeah.
or it was like, oh, the witch is making tea. Let me tilt the camera, and then that was the shot.
Yeah.
So like that's not you're not doing anything.
I mean, I did like the camera tilt thing there.
I always like a tilted camera, but do more.
Yeah, I guess.
The lighting was bad. Like you were tilting the
The
camera.
lighting was bad. That's true.
But
Yeah.
you're down. You're literally filming a light, so everything else is underexposed. Like it's just
Yeah, and it's like it
Yeah.
caught like part of the under of the cupboard
yeah.
there. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's not like you're silhouetting anything, so having a backlight is useless. All you're doing
Yeah.
is fucking. All I'm looking at is the fucking kitchen
Yeah.
light now.
And another thing too, and like I know it's not really a shot thing, but like, when they're going through the maze,
Yeah.
they'll just run through the trees.
Literally just fucking jump through the pot plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
even the part where we're
Yeah, they're not
where-
that
where-
dense.
where-
Stand is this thing.
yeah, dude.
Like
Like,
you
come
can
on.
see through for sure.
no, it's not, bro. It's not even that. There's one part. You remember where Gretel is getting closed in by the 4.
Yeah.
You literally see behind her an opening in the
Yeah,
plants.
yeah.
I was like, bro, come on.
Yeah, and like the pot or like the actual like platform the plants are in is only like knee height. Like just step onto it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a fucking wall.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like so like.
That's one of the shots when Bianca trips and falls and finds the Skittle. Where I'm like, that shot would have been actually pretty cool if they used a wide angle lens, did a super wide shot where like the Skittle is like
Right in front.
super big, and
Yeah.
it's this nice wide symmetric.
And she crawls up to it.
With
Yeah.
her and yeah, exactly. But it was like a fucking weird, not quite close up, not quite mid,
Yeah.
just like a weird fucking framing. I was like, dude, this is garbage.
Oh, it reminds me of another funny line where Otavio's like, she's like, oh, keep listening. I need to follow your voice. She's like, I can't. My mouth is dry. I was like, bro, that's so fucking funny.
I was like, dude, you don't have to whistle. Just talk. Just say over here. Follow my voice. Come over here.
There's smoke everywhere, right?
Yeah.
My mouth is dry.
Yeah. The other shot I noted was you mentioned the dog. This is the one shot. Hansel gets kidnapped first, and then Gretel and Bianca come in.
Yes.
So Hansel is tied to the slab. He's strapped down, and then Bianca's upstairs, and Gretel's fucking about, and the dog goes back to check, and you just get this cool shot of like, it's just Hansel chest up, and then the dog right on top of him growling in his face.
Yeah.
And it's just a cool, just fucking dog, human, face to face. Just a cool little promo shot type thing.
Yeah.
Toss that in a trailer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Those are my two. Apart from all the gore, of course.
Yeah. I think mine would be more like ironic. Like, I like the fucking, the shit Photoshop one.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
With
the camera on very obviously on a string.
Yeah, bouncing up and down and going down. I mean,
I feel like they
awesome.
probably tried like 7 times to get it smooth and like, fuck it, if it's gonna bounce, let's fucking make it bounce.
Yeah.
So just,
but I mean, you could fake it too. You could have it super close and it just whips fast, and then super close and you catch it. Why show the full kitchen with the fucking worst effect ever? You could have fixed that.
Or even just make the witch do like a weird fucking...
and she's behind him.
Or he just drops it. You know, it shoots to the ground instead and then kick it across the floor.
Or don't even make the movie.
Hey, whoa. We have nothing to talk about.
I love this movie, alright? Best movie ever made.
So that's it, eh?
I guess so. There's not really much to talk about in this movie. I mean, if you like funny, dumb, bad... stoner horror movies, this might be for you there, but if you're Lee, it's not for you.
It is not for me. I don't mind stoner movies. Like I said, I like...
No, I like stoner movies too there.
I mean, the only one I can think of is Harold and Kumar, though.
Pineapple Express?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Cheech and
good.
Chong.
I've never seen them.
The first Cheech and Chong is like really good, actually.
What about the Evil Bong?
I haven't seen any of the Cheech and Chongs.
Evil Bong.
I like that 70s show.
Is that considered like a stoner?
But Cheech is in it, or is it Chong?
Tommy Chong.
Chong is in it? Chong is in it?
Fucking
To me, that's, you know, it's in the same universe.
I guess, yeah. But that first Cheech and Chong,
Canonical.
highly recommend.
Yeah.
I give that a 9, probably, that first Cheech and Chong.
Oh, yeah?
That movie, it's a really well-made movie.
The Love Machine.
It's fucking funny, yeah.
I haven't seen it. You seen it?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I haven't seen it. I mean, Harold and Kumar to me is like pretty much the only like straight stoner movie. Wait, Dude, Where's My Car? Does that count?
Yeah.
Do they explicitly smoke weed in that?
At the very beginning, I think?
Yeah.
Didn't it open and they're buzzed the entire movie?
Yeah, I like
Grandma's Boy.
That movie's awesome, too.
That's
awesome. Another
that.
9.
That's a
yeah.
good story movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's another
It's
9.
funny as shit, yeah.
They call this weed the brown bomber because you get so high you shit your pants. That's an awesome line from Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy is a fucking great one.
Should we do letterbox reviews?
Sure.
I liked a few.
I want to see some 5-star ones.
I have a feeling they're going to be jokes, though.
Okay, buddy. All right.
I don't think the genuine reviews
fucking guy
on
didn't even dress up for a Halloween special.
It wasn't confirmed on the group chat.
Yeah.
So I saved a couple half stars here. This one's a long one, but I hate when people summarize the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can read a synopsis.
And I watched the movie. That's why I'm going on the review.
Yeah, like if you're good, I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, this is to all the Letterboxd fucking users and everyone who writes reviews online. If you're gonna review a movie, half your review shouldn't be a summary, because
we've all watched it.
Or they can just go on Wikipedia and read the summary, or they can read the fucking summary on Netflix or any streaming service. They all offer summaries. You don't need to summarize the movie. I know we do it on the podcast, but that's because some reviewers maybe haven't seen the movie and they're too lazy. Whatever. But if you're going to write a review, don't write 3 paragraphs explaining literally everything in the movie, and then your last line is like, nah, it was okay. That's not a fucking review.
We summarize because we're pros. We know what we're doing.
Anyways,
asshole.
okay. Do you want to go? You found one?
I mean, I found a couple.
Okay,
Where is it?
I'll read mine first, because mine aren't recent, so they might not show up when yours.
Sure.
So half star from Tony the Blind One. His favorite
Oh,
That's a
movies
cool name. This
are-
guy's intense.
He smokes weed and reads Kierkegaard while smoking weed.
his favorite movies are Interstellar, Alien, Inception, and Inglourious Bastards. A healthy mix, but kind of predictable, I find. You know, none of them are
Nah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He likes movies. He likes watching movies.
Surface stuff.
yeah, sure. So when I saw Netflix was streaming this, I figured it would be a spoof of Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter, right? Because it came out the same year and whatnot. Why not check it out? He says, right? Well, I was wrong. It wasn't a spoof comedy. It was taking itself as seriously as possible.
Didn't really think so.
A lot of half-star reviews I found claimed that this movie was trying to do something greater than itself.
No.
And I really felt like this movie knew it was garbage.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
They were not taking themselves
It's a
seriously.
joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't have opened up with Bubbles fumbling around and getting eaten.
Yeah,
by a
exactly,
horse.
yeah. This guy
bit
says
from the
it's
start.
trying to be a real horror movie, trying to be a comedy. Holy shit, this was not good. The film revolves around, you guessed it, yada yada yada. I mean, what the fuck, at least with this title you would think they would be completely ripping on the genre, but no, it was attempting to be a legitimate horror film. The performances were atrocious. Laura Flynn Boyle plays the witch, and I have to wonder who had dirt on her to get her to do this piece of shit. Isn't she a respected actress?
Fuck, those are harsh ones, man.
That's how, dude. This movie was not taking itself seriously
No,
at
not
all.
at all. Not at all.
No.
I don't think so in any
It's
respect.
called Hansel and Gretel
Yeah.
Get Baked,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude,
Like, how
yeah.
could you possibly
Yeah,
think that's...
exactly.
The original title is what? Black Forest, Hansel and Gretel, and the 420 Witch? How do you think that's serious?
Dude, he's like, it's trying to be a legitimate horror film. Absolutely not. The whole thing happens in broad daylight.
The gore and the horror stuff in this film is better than a lot of shitty horror movies.
Yeah, literally the slight aspects of it to call this an attempt at legitimate horror is a very big stretch.
No, it's a comedy movie.
Yes,
First and
absolutely.
foremost, it's a comedy.
It's a comedy movie with what 4 scenes of gore.
It's more a stoner movie than it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's
And-
revolved around like a horror kind of style.
And I think the things they do in terms of horror, in terms of setting
They did
mood
well.
and gore,
Yeah.
were some of the best things about the movie.
Yeah, I agree. The worst parts of the movie were the stoner stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
For sure. The stoner stuff is the worst part of the movie because they don't really get how it is to be a stoner.
Yeah.
Or they don't get how it is. Like, they're really exaggerating how you are when you're high and stuff like that. But it's like, bro, smoke a joint on set and just try acting. Like, you know, like...
Try acting. Fuck. It's a Black Forest.
Line.
Like, dude, we haven't started shooting yet.
This guy Bryce, favorite movies: Goodfellas, Parasite, Empire Strikes Back, and The Godfather Part 2.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back's the best one.
Yeah,
They're all
totally,
bad.
right?
Empire Strikes Back's good. I like Empire Strikes Back.
Just to be a contrarian, I think The Last Jedi is the best one.
Come on. Come on.
Hey.
now.
I actually agree with Lee.
Get out of here.
Actually, I prefaced by saying just to be a contrarian, just so I don't get heat from that, but I actually did. Out of the newest trilogy,
I legitimately think it is.
it's the only one that subverts expectations, that tries to do something interesting with the genre and
Yeah,
and the
I agree.
franchise.
Which
Yeah.
one is that? 7, 8, 9?
It is 7. Yeah, it's 8. It's the middle of the newest trilogy.
Okay, yeah.
The one directed by
I
Ryan
thought-
Johnson,
Yeah.
where we finally get to see Kylo Ren. We finally get to see a villain have internal conflict
'Cause
about
the
being
thing is-
bad.
the thing
we
is,
get to see a villain have no shirt on.
Yeah.
So Star Wars fans hate that,
Yeah.
but people who are into movies
Yeah.
think it's good.
Yeah.
People who don't care about Star Wars are into movies, they think it's good.
So the review by Bryce, half star, and this is just, I say this as a joke, he just says, Hansel and Gretel get baked, but Hansel does not even get baked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We talked about it, I just had to...
Worst movie of all time.
Yeah, so that's my half stars.
It's like if they
Can I read off some 5 stars?
Some 5 stars? Yeah, I got
Yeah.
some 5 stars too, so go ahead.
I got Your Girl Koth. Their favorite movie is Scooby-Doo Zombie Island.
Oh, I have this one too. Yeah.
Mean Girls, The Sixth Sense, and Ice Age. So not really...
I think Zombie Island, I
Hold
remember
up.
that.
Yeah, that's
Start-
a, that's a
say
good...
that
Good
again.
one, eh?
What?
Say the favorite movies again.
It's Scooby-Doo Zombie Island,
Yeah.
Mean Girls, The Sixth Sense, and Ice Age.
I agree with all of them apart from Ice Age.
Oh yeah, totally.
Putting Ice Age on your favorites is a little
Dude,
whack.
Scooby-Doo Zombie Island?
Good,
fantastic.
Good fucking movie. Have you seen? I think that's Ryan Johnson also, isn't it?
Really?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
We're good. We're checking. Go to film. Oh no, I'm not going through the credits. My cat, Julia. But that's a goat movie. That's a goat children's horror movie for sure. Top 5.
Oh wait, no, that's animated. That's the animated one. Sorry, I'm thinking of the live action one. Monster,
No, the animated one's fucking good.
Monster Island. The first one where they go on the island.
Yeah.
Or fucking whatever the subtitle. I don't know if there is a subtitle. That one was written by James Gunn. Not Ryan Johnson. James Gunn. I have a funny story about that.
Anyways, young girl Koth says, gorgeous MILF gets stoned and devours young twink. No notes.
Yeah, 5 stars, yeah.
5 stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
Hansel was shredded in this one too. Hansel was fucking lifting weights.
What else do I have? One person, Cynical Femur. Their favorite movies are... What's this? What movie is that? The Willow's House, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Cars 2, and The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Cringe.
Sucks. Dude.
Why does everyone that reviewed this movie have like the most random fucking movies on their fucking favorites?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have at least like one meme movie in their top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess Cars 2 is that one.
Because that's not a good movie.
And they wrote, I have no words to describe this masterpiece.
Nice, okay.
I'm like, okay.
I have a funny 5-star from Eleanor.
Yeah, sure, do it.
You might have to bleep me on this.
Ooh.
It's just a quote.
Say the N-word.
How do you spell it? 1 G or 2 G's?
Yeah.
5 stars. I think that's fucking... I thought that line was funny. That made me laugh.
Someone gave 3.5 stars, wrote it's funnier the second time.
Oh, nice.
So maybe it is.
Yeah.
Who knows? We will see.
I have a lengthy 5-star from Eek. It's stellar. Whose favorites are Beetlejuice, Army of Darkness, Queen of the Damned, and Friday the 13th.
That's pretty good. I respect that.
They're obviously they obviously are a genre type of person. They broke their... So here's my problem with your review, sir. Or madam. Or otherwise. They gave it 5 stars.
Yeah.
But then they break the review down. Acting, 3 stars. Casting, 4.5. Dialogue, 2.5. Yada, yada, yada.
Then the average is not 5 stars.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not any of those categories has 5 stars.
Maybe they're just bad at math. Who knows?
I think so. I think but much better than I expected. Everyone was very likable. It had this cheesiness that was bearable, and it's refreshing to see Latin people in the spotlight.
You mean like, okay, sure.
I'm not sure.
Drug dealers.
I'm not sure I'd call this movie The Spotlight, but okay.
I mean, Bianca. Oof.
Some of the most creative and
Bombshell.
gruesome gore. Blood Faucet. Blood Faucet was cool.
Blood Faucet was very cool.
I can't believe Donna Hayworth became a hot sapphic gilf. I think they mistook the actress. Her performance really blew me out of the water, yada yada yada. The shock when you find out Carrie, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the electrician. The review isn't good. It's just the star giving the movie 5 stars and then breaking it down and not giving a single category 5 stars. Made me laugh.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I also saved some mid-range ones.
Okay, interesting. Yes.
I thought this was a funny 2-star review. All this person said, Mamango. All they said was
What's favorite movies?
none. Not
No favorite movies.
It passed the Bechdel test.
What's the Bechdel test?
That's when a woman talks about a man.
No, it's the opposite. So if it passes the test, it means there were at least 2 women in the movie who spoke to each other about something that isn't a man.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a test to see if movies are misogynist.
Okay, interesting. I like that.
So 2 stars because it passed the test.
It does pass the test.
It does pass the test because Bianca and the witch
Talk about weed.
talk about weed. They don't talk about a man.
And they make out.
And they fucking make out and they suck each other's fingers.
Yeah.
Very feminist.
And she's like, "Oh, I've never kissed a woman before," kind of thing.
I saved some mid-range ones too. 2.5 stars, right in the middle. Horror comedy might be my favorite genre, but some films get lost in the middle. For instance, this isn't scary enough to be horror, and it's not funny enough to be a stoner comedy. Lara Boyle deserves more.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
I feel like that was pretty much.
I don't think Lara Boyle's performance was that exceptional either.
The thing is, a lot of these reviews are like, Lara Boyle, oh my god, Lara Boyle. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is Lara Boyle?
Yeah, what's she in?
Men in Black 2?
Okay.
That
What?
So, I don't know. Yeah, I felt that way too. This person, again, 2.5, right in the middle. I'm torn. Whatever. Some known names in the cast, which was kind of sad for them. Laura Boyle, however, seems to be the ball. Either that or she was high herself. In any case, she's entertaining. Everyone loves Lara Boyle.
I've never even watched any of
I
them.
don't think
I don't
I've
know.
seen her before.
If Men in Black 2 is actually a movie she's in, then yeah, I've
And
seen
the
that.
thing is, I recognized everyone in the movie.
I did,
Even the cops.
Oh, I didn't recognize the cop. No.
Well, the male
Well, the
cop is in
guy.
like Scary Movie and all
Okay.
those spoof
Yeah.
movies. The female cop, I think, has been on TV because I recognized her, but I couldn't find a movie that I knew with her in it. But I definitely recognized everyone,
I recognized Ashton.
but I couldn't
Oh,
place
yeah?
anyone.
I didn't picture
I don't even know from where. I just recognize him.
Lara Boyle is in Dead Poet Society,
Okay.
but not as a lead. Her name is far down the list.
Show the poets that died.
Men in Black 2, Twin
Fuck.
She's one of the poets that died.
Twin Peaks.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, she's in Twin Peaks.
Donna Hayward. That's why they called her Donna Hayward. That's her character in Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Never watched.
I never seen the show either.
You guys have to watch it. The show is fucking good. Well, my bro.
Oh, this is the original movie though, because it says it's 116 hours. She's in Wayne's World. She's in Happiness. She's in Taxi. Oh, sorry, not Taxi. Baby Days Out. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyways, apparently.
Fucking baby's days.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. So that's the fucking letterbox for you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What do you think, Lee? What do you give it?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Before we continue, should we call my friend and ask him what he gives it?
I think
Oh,
so,
that'd be
yeah.
a good bit.
That'd be a good bit.
Yeah.
Let's see if he answers.
Yeah. I give it 3 out of 10. It's not good. It's definitely below average. But it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
terrible because I was able to watch it and it is a movie and it's well made enough that I watched it and there were parts I enjoyed and yada yada yada, but it was not good and it was not average, so I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
I mean, in my head I was going to say 4, but now you said 3. I don't want to sound like I liked it. So I'm going to change it up. I'll give it a 4. Give it a 4 out of 10. I mean, the movie was just stinky enough to put a bad taste in your mouth. Not campy either, fun. You know?
An answer.
We can cut it in
Boo.
post.
Damn. You gave it 4 out of 10?
4.
Really? I give it like a 5.5.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I was expecting more. I think maybe you were just hyping it up in contrast to us.
No. Like I enjoyed watching the movie.
Right.
It was above average for me.
Okay, sure.
I thought it was fun. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a good movie or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
Like, I thought it was so funny. And it's just for these small little lines that I thought were hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's by no means like a god tier movie or anything like that.
No, of course not. Yeah, I think anyone who says that is out of their mind.
No, I think because the thing is like the flaws of this movie is I don't think the flaws. I think the flaws of this movie are like not negligible, but like they're easily fixed. Like I feel like the stoner stuff could have been just written better stoner stuff. They could have just like hired people that smoked weed before.
Yeah.
But
who the fuck? What kind of non-weed smoker? And I say this as a non-weed smoker. What kind of non-weed smoker has so much desire to make a stoner film?
It's funny
that they do. Okay, but if I was gonna make a comedy movie, a stoner movie is not anywhere near.
But it could be easy for story. You could go, okay, we need something. Okay.
Well,
drugs,
it's
that's a good way to
possible
push the
that a
story.
producer's a stoner. The guy who created it wanted to make is a stoner,
Sure.
but the people that wrote it aren't stoners.
Just hired the wrong dude.
Yeah, hired the wrong people. Yeah,
Sure, that's true.
It's possible, but that's really my biggest complaint about this movie. Some of Acting was bad. Performances were kind of bad. The writing I thought was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. You know, I might even give it more than a 5.5, but, you know.
Oh, shit, you're gonna call here. Is
Oh,
this Danny?
oh, it's Dan?
Dan boy.
Oh.
Yo, Dan.
Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up, Dan?
Yo. I don't know how much it bothers you to be on my podcast, but are you down to be on the podcast 2 seconds?
You're live.
You're live.
I'm eating dinner with family.
No, you're on air, buddy.
Okay, wait. It's just a quick question.
Quick question.
Okay, Hansel and Gretel get baked. Out of 10, how much do you give it?
Hansel and Gretel get baked out of 10.
Yeah, how much you give it?
Solid, like 8, I think. I think it's a
All right, bro. I'll let you eat your family. Thanks, dog.
Is that all you needed, or do you not need any more information?
Give us some analysis.
I mean, you want to give some analysis? I don't know. It's up to
Do you
you.
have like about an hour to spare?
I'll call you right back after I'm done eating. If you guys are still podcasting, I'll give you a quick analysis.
You know, we're on like the last bit of the last bit of the show is when we do the rating.
How about this? What's your analysis, and then I'll tell you, since you just watched it, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Bro, we just spent like 2 hours talking about it, dude.
Okay, never mind then. Perfect. So
But basically, one of us gave it 3 out of 10. One gave it 4 out of 10, and I gave it like a 6 out of 10.
Oh yeah, so my rating's way too high, huh?
Hey,
No, but-
well, stick to your guns.
No, but-
stick to your guns. You're entitled. to
No,
your own
but
opinion.
Dan, the thing is, our rating system is
Yeah.
based on 5 is an average movie.
No, I understand that. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was amazing.
No, me too. I thought it was fucking funny. Lee didn't think it was funny at all, but you know.
B movie with not a crazy budget. The gore is excellent.
Yeah.
The concept of a Nazi witch who eats people, right? to stay young is awesome, and the fact that she uses stoners, right? Because the whole idea of she's using these stoners to get them in, amazing. The fact that Gretel has this friend, the black girl, and who makes out with the witch.
Black girl, she's Latino. She's Latina.
Oh, she's Latina. Excuse me. I haven't watched the movie in a
Bro,
while.
half the reason I thought you made me watch the movie is because there's a hot Latina chick in it.
Amazing movie. But anyways, I do gotta go back to dinner.
Okay. Thanks for that, Dan. I'll catch you later. Bye.
You're welcome, dude.
That was a killer review.
Alright,
That was
everybody.
really good.
That was Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Shout out, Dan,
There you
my
go.
boy.
That's fucking funny. Not the concept of a Nazi witch eating people. Excellent.
That's better than all of our
That
movies.
was a good analysis.
Yeah, we should have had him on the show, man.
Get him on next week.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. That was
This has
Dan. That was
been-
podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Yeah. We'll
Shout out, Dan.
Put your handle in there, Dan. Thanks.
Thank you to Dan.
He has no handle, but you know he's a off the grid kind of guy. But I work with him.
He rides his bike with no handlebar.
No handlebars, and yeah, you can catch us on everything wherever you can get your podcast. Please follow, like, and subscribe.
YouTube, Spotify, Instagram.
Apple Podcast, wherever you listen to your shit, you can find us there, 100%.
The old anchor.fm.
And if you have any suggestions of movies you want us to watch, anything of the sort, let us know. We are going to come out with merch soon, correct?
Oh, it's coming, dude.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Fucking on its way.
It's on its
Yeah.
way, and
Hot off the fucking
thanks for
screen.
watching. But yeah, we share it with your friends. We could use all the support we can get.
This has been the Monolith Film Podcast. Until next time, watch the movies.